Hello YouTube, JetMon 2005 here to review the S.H.Figuarts Phoenix Phantom from Kamen Rider Wizard. So our first Phantom's here, and it is Phoenix. That's right, the guy that got kicked into the sun because his ability basically was broken and there's no actual way to defeat him other than kicking him into the fucking sun. So, let's take a look at this box. Well, instead of a magic circle, we got like this, to me, it looks like a phoenix feathers, right? You know, a phoenix look around it. We have this little emblem here. A phoenix is right there, Wizard logo, Bandai Collector Shop, because he is exclusive. Right, the name looking all fancy writing, Phoenix Phantom. And we have Phoenix Phantom down there in Japanese. On the side, the name looking all fancy. Same thing over here, got the little emblem. On the back, we see him, you know, like, yeah, whatever. Doing him from the back, and then him with his sword. Okay, so let's get him out of the box and take a look. Alright, so here he is. Comes with himself, the sword, and 6 hands. Yeah, nice and simple. Until you knock the hands everywhere. Right here, here he is. Right now, here is this sword. And I want to look at the sword real quick right now. Focus on the sword, please. Alright, so here's the sword. Why the light suddenly somehow went away, I have no idea. But look at that. It's got all the little etchings in it. And that's just the badass coloring. And look at how it reflects off the light. You can see the different coloring, the red and the orange and yellow. Just really nice effect on the sword. Great weapon. It's a really great weapon, I find. So let's get into the figure. Okay, there we go. The hands are fixed. So here he is. Right. Let's focus on him. All right. So let's take a look at his head. Right. He's got his phoenix head. Right there. You can see all the feathers kind of on his face and on the head, kind of swinging around back. We got the chest armor, the shoulders. Right, which to me screams like a beak, you know, or something to that effect. We got the arms, right, almost Ankh-ish to a degree, but not really. With just kind of with a sweeping back motion. Same thing with the legs, right, trying to, you know, it's similar, but not all that similar to Condor. And then it comes all the way down here. They come back off of his shins as well. That's the back of his leg. And then his feet. And you can see the kind of the 3 different color. The red, the orange, the yellow. And look at his back. Just really nice detail on the back. There's like a blue and purple back here. He's got all these just different colors and shades, and like you know, you can tell a lot of effort was put into getting his color scheme correct. You know, and it wasn't just like, oh, let's just paint a figure and throw them out there so people can buy them. Like, they really took the time to make it look nice. And I like that. You know, it shows that they took the time with it. So okay, let's see about his articulation. Right, his head. It only moves a little bit. I can't really get mine to move a whole lot. He's got this thing in the back here, so that kind of prevents him from moving too much, it looks like. His arms aren't really hindered. The shoulder beak pad things kind of move with him. So he's all good there. And then the legs, he's not all that hindered, despite the fact that you can see the big leg armor there. It really doesn't seem to be causing too much of a problem, which is always a good thing with a figure like this, when they can be that armored and decked out and still be able to just strike a pose. So speaking of striking a pose, let's go ahead and do just that. So what we want to do is we want to get, okay, here's a sword holding hand, right? Because you gotta give him this sword. This is like a badass sword. And then we're gonna want the other hand. All right, so let's take this hand. And we'll swap hands real quick. Okay, so sword holding hand, open hand. We're going to kind of put this hand out behind him. Right, this hand is going to get the sword. So let's go ahead and do that. Sword in. Right, come on. go. Sword in. Okay. So he's gonna be slashing the sword kind of this way. And we're gonna bend his leg out here. Put him in an actiony pose. Alright. So let's tilt the camera a little bit, kind of center it on him. That's too much. Alright, so Phoenix Phantom. Someone who I think is a really good figure, and definitely, you know, if you're a fan of Wizard and you like the Phantoms, it's a good pickup. I think he's well detailed. His sword is badass. They really got the coloring right on him, which is kind of important for a figure with this kind of design. And you know, he is exclusive, but I think he's more worth it than some of the Zodiarts, where, you know, the Zodiarts had their cloaks that if you put them on them, turn them into statues. But this guy, you know, of course, so you had to pose them without them if you wanted a real good dynamic pose. And even then, they really didn't have too much in the way of weapons or kind of nice things. They did, but they didn't. And I think this guy has got, you know, has got it going on. I like him a lot. So until next time, you can check out the podcast, RidersRangersandRambles.com, bringing you the latest Toku news in the craziest way possible. As always, thumbs up, comment, subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.